Hi guys, welcome back to Junie B. Jones and the Stupid Smelly Bus. We're on chapter 7 and it's called Peeky Holes and Spying. Remember, Junie B didn't get on the bus at the end of the day and she's in the classroom all alone and everyone else is looking for her. Let's see what happens. After a while, I started to get a little bit thirsty. That's what happens when chalk sprinkles get in your throat. I would like a drink of water, I think, I said. Then I put my hands on my hips. Yeah, only what if somebody sees you at the water fountain? Then you might call the stupid smelly bus to come and get you, and so you better not go. And I stamped my foot. Yeah, only I have to because I've got chalk throat. Then, all of a sudden, I got a great idea. I pulled a chair over to the door and I peeked out the window at the top. I'm a good peeker. One time I peeked right into Grandpa Miller's mouth when he was sleeping, and I saw that dangly thing that hangs down in the back. I didn't touch it though, because I didn't have a little stick or anything, that's why. Anyway, I didn't see anybody in the hall, and so I cracked the door open and I sniffed, because when you sniff, you can smell if there are other people around. I learned sniffing from my dog, Tickle. Dogs can smell everything. People can mostly just smell big smells, like stink and flowers and dinner. Nope, don't smell anyone, I said. Then I ran to the water fountain and I drank for a long time. And nobody tapped on me and said, "Hurry up, girl." After that, I stood on my tippy toes and I tippy-toed to the media center. Because I love that place, remember? The media center is that kind of like a fort. The shelves are like walls and the books are sort of like the bricks. And you can move some of them around and make peeky holes. Peeky holes are what you spy out of. Then, if you see somebody coming, you can make your breath very quiet and they won't find you. I spied for a long time, but nobody came in. The only people in the media center were just me and some fish. The fish were in a big glass tank. I waved at them in there, and then I stirred them with my pencil. I love fish very much. I eat them for dinner with coleslaw. Just then I saw my most favorite thing in the whole world. She has a lot of favorite things, don't you think? Its name is the electric pencil sharpener, and it was sitting right on the librarian's desk. "Hey," I said, very excited, "I think I know how to work that thing." Then I looked in the desk drawer, and guess what? There were lots of brand new pencils in there, and so I sharpened them. It was funner than anything, because an electric pencil sharpener makes a nice noise, and you can make pencils as teeny as you want. You just keep pushing them into the little hole, and then they just keep getting teenier and teenier. It doesn't work on crayons, though. I tried a red one. Then the pencil sharpener slowed way down, and then it made a sound, and after that it didn't go anymore. Just then I heard a noise. It was walking feet, and it made me scared inside, because I didn't want anyone to find me, that's why. And so I squatted way down and looked through my peeky hole. So here she is inside her peeky hole. I feel like she's going to get in so much trouble when she gets found. Oh my goodness. Then I saw a man with a trash can. He was singing "Somewhere Over the Rainbow." That's a song I know. It's from my favorite movie, which is called The Wizard of Oz. The man with the can didn't see me. He walked down the hall. Then I heard him go outside. I stayed squatted down for a long time, but he never came back. Phew, that was a close one, I said. And so then I ran to find a better place to hide. Chapter 8, The Dangerous Nurse's Office. Oh gosh. What's going to happen? Guess where I ran to? Straight to the nurse's office, of course, because there's those little plaid blankets to hide under. There's other neat stuff in there, too, like a scale to weigh yourself and a sign with a giant E and some other letters. The nurse uses a sign to test your eyes. She points to the letters, and you have to yell out their names. You have to yell the E the loudest. That's how come it's so big. And guess what else I saw in the nurse's office? Band-Aids, that's what. I love those guys. They were up on the top of the desk, and so I opened the lid and I sniffed them. I said, because Band-Aids smelled just like brand new beach balls. Then I dumped them out. They were the most prettiest Band-Aids I'd ever saw. They were red and blue and green and also yellow, which is the color I hate. And they were different shapes too. There were squares and circles and some that were very long, which are called tangles, I think. I put a green circle on my knees. Then, that's where I fell down on the sidewalk last week. It's mostly all better right now, but if I press it very hard with my thumb, I can still make it hurt. After that, I put a blue tangle on my finger. That's where I got a splinter from the picnic table. Mother pulled it out with tweezers, but there's still some table in there, I think. Also, I put a red square on my arm. That's where Tickle scratched me, because I got him all wound up. Just then, I saw the nurse's purple sweater. It was hanging on her chair. I put it on. Now I'm the nurse, I said. Then I sat down and I pretended to call the hospital. Hello, hospital? It's me, the nurse. I need some more Band-Aids and some aspirins and some cherry cough drops. Only not the kind that make your mouth feel freezy. And I need lollipops for the kids when they get needles. Also, I need a little stick or something in case I have to touch that dangly thing that holds down in the back of your throat. Here she is. She's pretending to be the nurse. Then I pretended to call room 9. Hello, missus. Please send that Jim to my office. I have to give him a shot. Just then, I saw my most favorite thing in the whole world. They were near the door, and their name is Crutches. That's what she has in this picture. She's holding, these are called crutches. Crutches are for when you break a leg. Then the doctor puts it in a big white cast and just your piggy toes stick out. And you can't walk on it. And so she gives you crutches to swing yourself. I ran over and picked him up. And then I put him under my arms. Only they were way too long for me and I didn't swing that good. And so then I got another idea. I carried them to the nurse's chair. And I climbed up there so I was real tall. And then I put the crutches under my arms and they fitted just right. After that, I stood on the edge of the chair and I leaned forward very slow. Except then a terrible thing happened. The chair was on wheels and it rolled away from my feet and I got stuck on the crutches way high in the air and I was dangling up there. Hey, I shouted, get me down from here. Then I wiggled around and one of the crutches slipped and I came crashing down and I banged my head on the desk. Ow, I yelled, ow, ow, ow. Then I picked up the phone again. I quit this stupid job, I said. And then I ran out of there very fast. Because the nurse's office is a dangerous place and crutches aren't my favorite thing. She's lucky she didn't get really hurt. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, we'll see what happens with the next adventure. I don't know if she's going to get found in the school or not. Let's see what happens.